Let's talk tropics. This is Dorian, passed over St. Lucia earlier along the islands there, and we do have a bulk of it sitting in the Caribbean Sea, exiting the Atlantic. So we're going to continue to see this work its way off towards the west-northwesterly direction into some very warm water. But notice again, it's not very defined. We have a lot of jagged edges there. That's because of all the dry air surrounding it that's getting sucked in, and we do have a big slot of dry air right along here, as you can see on the eastern half of this system as it continues to work its way off into the Caribbean Sea. So again, dry air, very big factor. Also land that it's going to be crossing over. So these are those things that we're going to be looking out for over the next few days, because those do monitor whether it does intensify or can weaken. But we do have pressure still sustained, 1,005 millibars, wind still at 50 miles per hour. So these two factors haven't really changed too much, and it's still working its way to west-northwest at 13. So there's a look as we go into early Thursday morning, possibly crossing into portions of Puerto Rico on the eastern half. They're going to see a lot of rain, possibly flash flooding, and then even over the Dominican Republic, dealing with some of that storm surge along with the rain, the winds, and also possible flooding as well. So then it's expected to work its way over the Turks and Caicos right along there Friday morning, passing over the Bahamas and still steering towards the eastern coast of Florida. So there's a look Sunday morning. That's when we could see this possibly making some landfall there. But as of this morning, again, a lot of the consensus models still take this over portions of the eastern coast of Florida. A lot of them are in agreement a little bit north of Lake Okeechobee, so that's why the latest model from the National Hurricane Center is kind of lining up with that. So again, this can all change. We do have the margin of error running at 200 miles again, so that can all change over the next course of the next few days ahead. But we could see this coming close to portions of St. Lucie all the way into Melbourne, Cocoa Beach, even as far as south as Homestead to the Keys. All need to be very aware and also be prepared over the next few days, because it looks like it can make landfall again as a possible strong tropical storm. Steering does take this into the eastern half of Florida because of a big broad area of high pressure that we do have off the coast. So the Bermuda High will continue to steer this off towards the west-northwesterly direction. But for us here in southwest Florida, what we're going to be looking out for is the possibility to see some breezy conditions as we go into your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As for rainfall, we're still going to be monitoring those conditions there. Again, a lot can change, but there's a little look at your Saturday as we could see those winds out of the east, mainly up to 15 to 20, even up to 25 miles per hour. So it can be very breezy at times, and those would be the major biggest effects that we could see here over the weekend. For Sunday, by Monday, shouldn't be as breezy on Labor Day.